That said, we have one more topic for this evening. And you know what? I like this topic, and I wanted the chat to weigh in on this topic because, again, I don't claim to be an expert on everything, but I like to have these discussions. I don't claim to be an expert at all, really. I'm just a guy with an opinion. That's Kiko does. Top 3 Batman hot toys. To be fair, as far as Batman goes, I've owned one Batman hot toy, and it's the DX19, right? Really, really loved it. The only reason I sold it is because I know that InArt is going to make one, and I want to see what they come up with. And I could always go back and buy that DX19 if I want to. If I don't like what InArt comes up with, or I don't want to wait 4 years, I can just go back and get the DX19. Because I'm probably going to get the Tumbler at some point. I didn't tell Riley that, but I think it's in the car. It's in the car.
30% off? 30%.
Yeah, waiting for 30 to 40% off. Yeah, waiting for 30 to 40%. So I was just playing games right now with 20. So yeah, we'll see. But Kiko, I want to ask you, you have a lot of Batman figures. What do you think would be the top 3 Batman hot toys that you've either owned or that you've seen?
Now this is released, correct?
I would say released, yes, because we don't know as far as release for the prototypes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So this is a great topic because, as I said, I'm not a DC honk, but I'm a Batman honk. I do like that. I've loved The Dark Knight for a long time, not just that film trilogy, but The Dark Knight, the name Batman. So to me, I think the best Batman figure that they have done. Are we talking just Batman himself, or are we talking villains too?
Batman himself.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Ooh, I gotta change that then. Because I was gonna say the best.
Because you could say Batman, like Joker, you could say Two-Face.
Well, I was gonna say is like the best Batman figure. Honestly, is mine Joker. In my opinion, is the best Batman figure.
Okay.
Just with the base and all that stuff. But either way, we're talking Batman, the person himself.
Batman himself.
Okay, so sure. So I will say, I think the best Batman figure from posability to shelf presence and just look, I think Batman Beyond from the Arkham game is probably one of the best. It's the best posability I've ever seen because you do not expect him to be that posable. And I saw, I think it was Dean last week showing his XE suit, which I don't have, but it's kind of real similar. I mean, this is even more posable than that. And I just love that aesthetic. It's super cool. That is a really, really sick figure. So that's the top 3 figure for me. I think the DX19 is definitely up there simply because of what you get and how iconic that Batman version is. Then the last one, because I can't do villains. Let's see. Yeah, the DX19. I love that one. That one's so good.
It's a good figure. It really
great
is.
figure. Yeah.
It's so good, especially because you get both the different guns and they fixed a lot of the issues, with the DX12 or 14. No, 14 was Mime Joser. It was 12, wasn't it? DX12 was the original.
I think so. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, 12. Yeah,
because 14 was Mime Joker. Anyway, so then my third one would be, I was going to say, once again, I'll probably say, going back to the Arkham line, that probably the Prestige Batman from Arkham again is probably just, once again, for shelf presence and so good. Those are my 3. I was going to say like the Red Hood, like Dark Knight, or not Red Hood.
That one's cool.
The Arkham Knight was probably pretty good too, but that's not.
I'm surprised Kiko no Batman XE suit for you.
Because there's no Mr. Freeze to accompany it.
That's what it is. That's a big beefy boy though. I like that suit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, those are probably my top 3 Batman figures because I just think they're so damn good.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's actually a wild card there. Majikaru.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Quarter scale Dark Knight. You could have said quarter scale. That would have been a loophole, but yeah,
that's a great
way
one
to choose it. Yeah, that is a great one. Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, for me, I've only owned the one Batman, the DX19, but for me, that would be the number 1 because that is the iconic Batman for me. I've seen the Batman Forever though with Robin. Batman Forever. That one's really cool too.
I forgot about that. Actually, this one goes off. Batman Forever goes about that. I forgot about that because I forgot about that one. Yep, 100%.
Right.
That Val Kilmer Batman is incredible.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I rescind my statement.
And also we have Nightmare Batman, Kiko. Nightmare Batman. It's a really good one. Nightmare Batman's really cool. Some of the tactical suit Batman I think is pretty cool. So yeah, I've only owned the one, like I said, so I'll rely on the Batman experts. But Riley, what do you think if you had to pick the top 3 Batman hot toys? I know you picked Pattinson at number 1, but he's on pre.
100%.
So
he will be. He will be number 1.
He will be the great.
Yeah, but going based off, I'll start with my number 3. I'd say based off figures that I actually owned, I would say my number 3 is going to be the tactical suit Batman from Justice League. I believe it was Justice League. It was the Ben Affleck one, and it's a great figure. I think aesthetically, I love the armor plates on it. It's those Ben Affleck figures are so hard to pose, though. It's such a pain, and I hate it. I hate how to pose it, but yeah, they're really a pain. But like just figure presence wise, it looks incredible. I'd give that one my number 3 because I just really like this whole outfit he had, and just the whole Snyder cut and what they did with that was great. Number 2, I would say I'm gonna go. It's between. I'm gonna go with. It's kind of similar to it, but I'm gonna go with the BVS Batman from the original one from the BVS because his just normal bat suit. It's really cool looking. I think it's one of the best Batman. Yeah, probably one of the best Batman suits I've seen, just like on screen and figure wise. It has a lot of presence, but like I said, posing is a mess, but I just think this figure is really awesome. Yeah, this figure specifically, really great looking figure when you get it on the shelf. I've had it for quite some time. He's definitely thick. He's thick for sure. And number 1, I mean, I gotta go DX19. That Batman figure is amazing. When I got that in hand, like I said, it's just everything that comes with. The one thing that I absolutely couldn't stand with that figure was the cape. I fucking hate putting the cape on. I hated. Goddamn. I think I spent like an hour trying to clip those things on. I don't know why I struggled so hard. Maybe I'm just like not smart, but I couldn't be more stressed in my life at that moment. It was so bad. But other than that, it's a beautiful figure. I think the quality of the cape's pretty cool, but just putting it in is such a mess for me. I don't know why.
For as many Batmans as they've made, you'd think they'd be able to figure out some better capes.
Exactly. At that point, they don't care about the capes.
Yeah, the capes are always really, really rough. Damn,
it's a pain in the ass.
Which is why I like Batman Beyond, because he doesn't have a cape; he's got wings.
Because from what I remember, Riley, with Kiko, with the cape for DX19, you have to get it and then slide it under the shoulder pads into the hooks, and you're like, "Fuck this!" I was like, I think I even told Carlos,
this is Nebula's gun type frustration.
I was like scared of breaking it. I was like, I couldn't stand it, man. But other than that, it's an incredible figure, though. The sculpt, incredible. The actual armor plating, posability is not like terrible with this. You can do some pretty cool poses with it, so I like that. Other than I think his legs were kind of hard to pose, but the cape was just such a mess. But this is just Hot Toys when it comes to Batman. This is like one of their later ones, and I think it's a home run. It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're waiting for InArt. Let's see what the InArt does. But
yeah.
I know you sold that one too for it. So
those are some good choices, though, guys. Well, let us know in the comments below, guys, what your favorite Batman Hot Toys are.